to my YouTube channel. But my this girl is sitting. No, don't mind her. Where are you getting it from? Where? Come on, get out. Okay, guys, I'm about to spill the tea. You understand? To give you guys the gist. When I mean gist, this girl, she will enter my YouTube as she's walking around like an old woman. She will enter. So, guys, I'm serious. She's joking with me.
Not try.
So, guys, today I have a wonderful story to deliver. Like, when I mean that's why I brought my teacup so that better bring your own so that it will digest. It's giving what it's supposed to give. So, as you guys have seen the title, this video is all about how I went to police station. I'm going to tell you guys detailed story of what happened. So, guys, as a fine girl I am. Okay, guys, it all started when is it 2019 or 18? I think it was 18. Is it 18 or 17? I don't even know. When I think I was in SS3, I don't even know whether it's 17. I think it's 17. I just came out from SS3. I don't even know. I forgot it. But just I'm very just I forget about it. So the thing was that I was in my mommy's shop at GRA picking beans. So and you know this house, they are not like there's no cows over that side. But one particular house, they were building one house. Sorry. So they were building one house like that. I'm sorry for the inconvenience. So they were building one house like that. Okay. So guys, they were building one house like that, and you know, in an area, like, I don't know how to explain it to you guys, but I've noticed it. They should be sometimes if you start to build something in one land like that, if you start to build something, or even in a small piece of land, or in a place like that, like you will see people will just come and request for payment, or they'll take your tools or something like that. So I feel like those styles that are there, they are from Onitsha. They are indigenous of that place. So they are just there for them to like secure that place so that their fellow touts will not come and destroy whatever they are building in that house. So now in my mommy's shop, picking beans one good afternoon or evening. Like okay, let me just say late afternoon. There were two. They came. I've forgotten their name. So they came. They were like, the one was playing with me, like trying to choke me. And you don't play with cows. Seriously. If you do, I don't. I was like, leave me. And I was serious, picking my bag. I was like, leave me now. I don't get angry easily, but like there is levels to everything. Understand? So I'll say you understand for how many times. So guys, this is getting serious. Okay. So they was holding my neck like wanting me to smile. I said, leave me. My beans now poured on the floor. Hey! You know what it means to pick beans now? And it's not small beans, like the beans is like it's big enough. And then have you seen what you have done? I don't know what happened. To invest me. After he did that thing, he left. I was like saying, can you imagine what I was still complaining, you understand? And one of his boys, they came, they were to him, he left, that boy was still there. That boy was there. I was saying, see what this man have done. Then I was complaining. You know what that boy did? He came to me and he slapped me. Hey. He slapped your girl. Jesus. That slap was, it enters, like I saw stars. You know, when a grown ass man slapped you, I imagine how, you know, I'm very, very sick. I'm hyping myself, but like, I'm so fragile. I don't have to pretend like that. He slapped me. So, she's, I know me now. Like, I don't think you guys have seen that side, but people that know me know what I can do. You understand? He slapped me. I was like, I stood there for a second. I said, what is the meaning of that? He was not expecting it. Like, he felt like I am I'm small, I have tiny voice, that he can oppress me and do all sorts of things. I was like, what's the meaning of that? I was so angry. You know, some people don't really understand me as I was growing up, like, because they'll feel like if anyone is insulting or whatsoever, but it's not really like that. I was like, what's the meaning of this? Why was this like God? I was so annoyed. You know what that boy did? He left, he went to call the other, his boss now. The guy came. He was like, let me relax. I'm not feeling to tell myself. The guy came. He was like, that he came. Okay, no. He came after he slapped me because I was shouting at him. He left. He called his other. If you see them, they were touts. Those people, they can kill somebody, but trust your girl. He came, was like, he said, he came like this. He used his leg, and he was tall. He was using his leg to match me. And my sister was my parents were not around. Like, because I and my sister was at the shop. My sister was saying, he was mashing me like as if he wants to, like, you know how giants want to mash. He was mashing me like this. I was like, my sister said, if he want to go, he was, I don't know. I think he yeah. Maybe he slapped. I don't think he slapped me, but he hit me like something like that. And he was breaking bottles, breaking chairs, breaking. He won't injure me. But he was like, oh God, please, I'm sorry. Please, anything that this guy have done to you, please, sorry. You know me, I can be stubborn. To be frank, I can be very, very stubborn. But you was saying all these things. Like, my body has turned to like stone. Like, my body has turned to stone. In the sense that nothing, everything he was doing was not touching me. Like, I was thinking about how to deal with him. Like, I was thinking about how to frustrate him. I can go to any length. He was like, if anyone run, they will kill you. If anyone run, you know these people, they don't used to think. These people, sometimes they used to control them. If anyone run, if anyone was begging. She almost fell. And he was begging, crying. I not listen to her. At a point, I noticed how she was. She wanted to cry. I don't know. I felt like her pleading was much, and I don't like how she was begging that man. Although I was not feeling anything, the man wants to kill me there. You know what I did? I ran. I don't even run. I left because he was pushing me. I should go. I left. On my way, something I don't know the kind of spirit that fought me. And I was barefooted. I ran to the junction. From that place, I had no money with me, nothing. That time, do I even have anything? I don't have money. I don't have anything. So I ran to the junction. From the junction, I was going. I stopped. I don't know what was happening. I don't know how the thing happened. One man stopped. I said, "No, what is that?" I said, "I want to go to police station now." The man said, what is it? I said, I want to see what happened. I was explaining. They were inside keke. The man said I should come inside the keke. I came inside the keke. The man was listening to. He said, let him call one policeman he knows. He knows another. He called. The man was not picking. They dropped me and he paid for me. Yes, I entered area command immediately. Alone. How small I was. Very small child. I don't know anything. Let me take my thing. This story is now. I don't know whether I'm telling you guys very well. Small child that don't know anything. I ran to area command. And when they know police people, they were doing doing. I went there. I laid my. You know now they must surely want money. But you know God has His own way of doing it. I don't have to go into details. So I called them out. They carried me with their Hilux car. God, I almost fainted inside that car because they were driving as if like the car has no brake. Like I was so scared. No, normal. I used to have phobia for speed. So that was how we got to the place. When I reached that place, my parents were always looking for me because everybody heard about what happened and bought to everywhere. It was we came around night time, like 7 or 8. Me, I left when the day was still like there was still like the day was still young. It was young evening. What they saw, it was heroes. Boom! Heroes just entered. They confirmed. I'm not joking. Immediately they cocked their gun. I said yes, deal with them. But funny enough, do you know what I hated the most? What is annoying me is that as we went there, we did not see them. But the police people, they went around, they checked, they saw bottles, broken bottles, a lot of broken bottles, a lot of broken seats and all that. So they ran. They were like, immediately they land, everybody wanted to run because you know how these police used to do. If they don't see the main people they came to carry, they might end up carrying another person. Do you understand? So everybody were concurring, respecting and all that. So they immediately ran to the place they were staying. They did not see them. I think that somebody gave them heads up. One man, nobody knew I was coming with police, but they left. I don't know. Maybe something happened. Maybe their God saved them. There was one man that is from their village, like Onitsha. You know these Onitsha people, their head is not correct sometimes, like indigenous. So guys, the man was like, no, it's this girl's fault. Ha, do you know they done the man? They told the man, if you talk, we'll carry you to where you're about. Shut up your mouth, you don't call. It sweet me die because that man is. I don't want to call his name because he might, or somebody that knows him will be watching my video. But if you know, you know. He has one son. So that's what happened, bro. So that's how everything happened. And people are like saying in GRA that normal people will not be talking. So these people that don't have anything they are doing, they're like saying, hey, how can this girl call police? Damn, her boyfriend must be there. That's why a small girl that don't know anything. No. Can you imagine? I'm calling my they're like, hey, this girl cannot just go and call police. Like, I came with healers. I came with they supposed carried all of them. And I'm like, hey, she is her boyfriend. Hey, I was laughing. Thank God, sir. I came back. My daddy, they did not shout at me. Not even really. They did not shout at me. They ended up that night because the police, they were like, they gave my parents' number that if they want them to come back to take those people, that they should call, that tomorrow they are coming. Because they came, they're like, this guy is saying the truth, though. See, but to see, waiting they saw. Now, this small girl people won't use, you understand how police people used to be. and they want money. So this tea is nice and it's thick. So how are you? So that's what how huh? Are you lying? Good. But are you serious? Okay, I'm waiting for you. So that's what happened. And okay, that night, sorry, I don't know, this I'm getting done in this talk. Okay, that's what happened that night. They came very very late at night. They came, they sat down. Me, I was inside. They were like begging my parents, sorry for what happened. He came, he was begging me. You see me, left for me. Left for me. The following day I would have called those policemen to come and carry them. But because of, I've just given my parents that respect. That if they have spoken to them and they were like, let us talk to her, we are sorry. Like, why would you, like, a small girl? You see, in this life, you don't have to allow people to bully you. That is bullying, like, very very bad, very very bad. You don't do it, not because of we are in Nigeria that don't have law and everything, and you think that you can come and treat people anyhow you want to treat them. No, you can't allow people to bully you. But I'm not trying to tell you to talk anyhow to tout. They are not human beings. To be frank, I consider those people that they have gone. Instead God wants to bring them back, or they change to a decent job, because touts are touts. Those people, you don't have to reply. Even if they tell me good morning, tell them good morning and be good, because those people, they don't think your reasoning and their reasoning, they are very very different. Like they're not the same thing. So you have to be careful with them. So that night they came, they begged. But like I said, please don't they touch me before you go put something for my body. I don't know what you do. Because I didn't sorry. I said, when you were acting, you don't say you they act. You see this bed. I was saying, when you were acting, you don't say you they act. Now you are trying to beg me, and I said, okay, let me leave you because of my parents, nothing. I said, let me let it lie. And gossipers, they continue to gossip. So that's the story I wanted to tell you guys. I don't know how interesting it was, but I have more stories to bring up. A lot of things that have happened to me in this life. I have to share it with you all. So make sure you click the like button, subscribe, and turn on your notifications to see whatever I post. So guys, peace out. Subscribe.